Hello, everyone. It's me, Colt Sebastian Taylor. Welcome to Longshots, DD. Yours. I'm down here tonight. Down here next to. This way. Okay. Next to my buddy. Hey. Point at me. Hey, hey, this is great. We're gonna do this for an hour. Welcome to Longshots D&D, and we've got quite the pickle today, and we're glad that you're here. Just as a casual reminder, unrelated to tonight's session, but you can use your points to buy players inspiration at any time. Totally unrelated to this. Just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. And if you're watching this on the rebroadcast on YouTube or listening to it on Anchor.fm, you should have been here to use those points for inspiration. So, without further ado, let me throw it over to the man with the plan who's going to be just oh so nice tonight, Mr. Silent Buck.
Hello! I've got a little bit of a different backdrop here tonight. I'm actually centered for once, which feels weird. But I kind of like it, so I definitely need to set up a different spot for my home setup. So, every single week I ask you guys how you're feeling. And it just seems like every time I ask this question, there's always something more happening. Last we left, two of you and a group of A-Team-esque Duergar were traveling an underground railroad, if you will, literally, to the northern city of Tourmaline. Meanwhile, four of you and a robotic cat who can't act on his own, I just realized, are flying over the city of Easthaven, where you have discovered the Chardalyn Dragon. Now, of course, I think the recap will take us on exactly what happened from there, but how are we feeling this week? Let's start with the away team in the minecart. How are you guys feeling?
Pretty good. No imminent danger of death that I can see.
Not yet.
Feeling positively
not yet.
safe.
Yeah.
Also bread.
Cozy in a minecart.
Cozy in a minecart. That might be the name of this episode. That would be cool. Brandon? Excuse me, Funbox?
Hello?
Hello! How are you feeling?
Hello, sorry. I'm eating buttery bread.
Well, then that must be great.
Wow, that's great.
I'm feeling good. I'm stacking up on carbs so that I can use my brain power to it. Yeah, just really hoping that we don't have another couple of deaths tonight. But other than that, I'm pretty good.
Excellent. Wow. Then let's move on to Team Magic Carpet Ride. Guys, how are you feeling?
Terrified. Absolutely terrified.
Oh, Alice, hey!
I'm walking home right now. I'm not in a position to play.
Oh, okay.
As you can hear by my audio.
That's okay. You're in a position to put in your input.
Valuable input. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's not ideal.
Optimistically cautious.
I like that. Okay.
Also,
do we have any plans?
Cautiously optimistic. Yes.
I don't know if jumping onto the back of a flying dragon is considered cautious, personally. But
That's
I do
the
respect
optimistic part.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Optimistically
Alright.
cautious. Also cautiously optimistic.
I mean, I think there's a plan.
Whether or not that plan
Either
will
way, it's
succeed.
totally badass. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what matters.
We'll see if it works, but yeah, there's a plan.
Now, I do want to point out this will be our Thanksgiving episode for those of you in the U.S. that celebrate. And also, listen, if one of you ends up dead tonight, you know, let's still try to have a joyous holiday.
Guess
That
we'll,
doesn't sound optimistic.
Guess
That
we'll
sounds
see.
terrifying.
guess,
We'll see.
guess we'll
It's
see.
not even Thanksgiving here. Come on. You could have given us like a Thanksgiving present, which is life.
Maybe. I might. Who knows? Night's not over.
Please do.
So, should I pick somebody from the hat to give me a recap? Or do we have a volunteer? Oh, and it seems like we've lost Box.
Well, that's how convenient.
He heard recap and he was like, no.
That is one half of the minecart team.
Oh, well, great.
Well,
I guess I'll give an extended recap then.
extended recap. Let's hear it.
Last time on the Longshots Dungeons and Dragons, the King Warlock guy was finally defeated, but not without loss. Evander, who was not Evander at all, was dead. And there was no way, unfortunately, to bring back the person who was apparently a changeling. But the gang met a new friend, Aron, a kind of, weirdo bard that likes poking dead bodies. Also, a colleague of Maze. Work buddies. But then, the gang was presented with quite a conundrum. The dragon was heading out to destroy 10 towns. There was some debate on what should be done. Leave them to their fates and fight the dragon when he comes back, or head out and try to save as many people as possible. Fortunately, agreement could not quite be come upon. So, the first thing they did was check out the Clan Tam, to see if they were able to take down the dragon. Fun fact, no, they were not. In fact, they kind of got, for a magical group of folks, apparently they got caught with their magical armor pants down. Fortunately, Eliza survived, although injured. Some of the gang picked through the pieces to pick up a few magical things, and then they were again presented with a dilemma, what to do. And they could not come to agreement. So, four of them, Bretlin, Cara, Catina, and Aron, jump on the magic carpet and head to Easthaven, trying to head the dragon off at the pass and do what they could to save as many people as possible. While Aron, who did not want to, who thought the odds against the dragon were insurmountable, instead went back to the castle's maze and made a deal with the Drugar to take a railroad to Terlemagne to set up and get the dragon there. And they agreed, so they were moving right along to there. The Magic Carpet Quartet bypassed the first two towns, knowing there was little they could do there, and arrived at Easthaven just in time to see the dragon begin destroying the town. And as we ended last week, Cara and Bretlin successfully jumped onto the dragon's back to try to attack it and bring it down and save 10 towns as best they could. This week, who's going to make it to next week? How are things down in the mine? Does anyone have any eulogies ready? And I'm drinking Puncher's Chance whiskey because I feel like I have a puncher's chance of surviving, probably the lowest of anyone of the four. So, find out that and more on this week's very special, thankful Longshots Dungeons. And just as a reminder, you can use channel points to buy people inspiration and dragons.
Woo! Okay. So,
Box back.
instead of opening with a dramatic jump onto the back of a dragon, instead, we shift our focus beneath the surface of the Forgotten Realms and the Sword Coast to the Underdark, where far to the north, from the southern tip of the spine of the world, we race north to Tourmaline. Aron, Mazie, for the past hour, you have been Harry Potter Gringotts banking yourself through the Underdark, past all kinds of bioluminescent mushrooms and flora. Weird creatures out in the distance. Wind rushing through your hair. What have you been up to?
Aron is. Go ahead, Mazie.
No, you go.
Aron's going to be talking to these dwarves, trying to gather any knowledge about them as fighters. I know Aron was trying to get the best of the best, so Aron would be probably engaging with these Duergar and trying to size them up, if you will.
All right. Well, they all seem to have this like face paint put on in the markings of like skulls. It's all white, so like in contrast to their purple skin, this like really pops. It's like almost sort of a cartoony caricature of a skull. Each one of them carrying a warhammer braided with a bit of a leather strap that they can kind of like hold onto their wrist, and each one with a shield as well. They have a small coat of arms on their shield, which is divided amongst 4 colors: pink, blue, green, and yellow, which over this last hour is how they've identified themselves as Mr. Blue, Mr. Green, Mr. Pink, and Mr. Yellow.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'd like to engage with Mr. Pink.
Okay.
You talk about tipping.
Mr. Pink at first is kind of hesitant to talk, but over the ride, you've learned that he laments the fact that he was codenamed Mr. Pink and that he really wished he was some other color. But unfortunately, all those other colors were taken, and the Grandolph is very particular about who she names what color.
Gotcha. Okay. Maisie, what about you?
Maisie is listening to this and just nodding along. She's taking a step back to just watch you talk to them, basically.
Okay. So Aron will get Mr. Pink and just say, "That's an unfortunate circumstance you found yourself in. I'm curious, how did insert name of the dwarf lady that I've already forgotten her name?
Grandalfa.
Choose. Yes, Gandolfo. How did she choose you for her best of the best? I'm curious. What did you accomplish to earn that honor?
Well, you see, it was a bit of a conflict with the Loth Drow. Yeah, riding some spiders in, trying to sacrifice people. You know, we camped out for at least 3 different 10 days. Taking out as many as we could, digging pits, popping out of trenches, setting up traps. Killed a great many of them.
Have you ever fought a dragon?
No, but I've thought about fighting a dragon. What I would do, hypothetically.
Oh boy, you got some winners. Aron's going to inspect all of them for any sort of ranged weapon. Do I see anything besides these hammers?
There's a section of like a long leather loop, which you assume to be a sling, and then other than that, they each carry about 3 javelins.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, hopefully the dragon will be on the ground when we arrive. How long until your associates will arrive? If you had to guess.
I would say, probably once we arrive, within 30 minutes, we were able to send word ahead. There are a great many of us lying in wait beneath the surface.
That is
Not often
convenient.
we walk amongst the upper dwellers.
Well, tonight, my friend, I'm assuming it's night. Tonight, my friend, you will be remembered among the service dwellers as something more than just that who works below.
I hope so. And with that, I hope comes a name change.
You know what? If you don't, I'll rename you myself. We'll have a nickname. Do you know what a nickname is? Do they have nicknames in the Underdark?
They do, yes.
Okay. Well, you and I will have our own code name then, just in case. And with that, Aaron's going to look to Mazie and say, and kind of under my breath, under her breath, because I can say that now. I don't think they have any ranged capabilities outside of a few sharpened sticks. Can you like magically enchant their slingshots or something?
Not really.
Aaron's gonna just sigh and say, well, I really hope our friends aren't doing something incredibly stupid right now.
No,
this
they'll be
would
fine. I trust them.
just be so perfect to transition to if I had our fourth carpeteer, but we're gonna have to vamp. So yeah, you guys are gonna continue on, and
Oh, did anybody die?
almost. You will eventually arrive beneath Tourmaline. Far above you, a pinprick of light. What seems to be a hole to the surface.
Is there a ladder? Do I have to climb rocks? Is there an elevator?
Two bodies.
No elevator.
Are there two bodies? Oh no.
I'll get to that.
Oh god.
But within about 30 minutes, a force of about 120 Duergar encircled this encampment. Again, this rail ends kind of like tucked into a small bit of rocks before exiting out of its little plateau area overlooking like a valley that heads up. One of them brings a set of
I'm there.
what seem to be balloons. Now, these
How big are these
large balloons are attached to a basket.
Okay.
Seems like they've brought hot air balloons to try to ferry people up into the mine.
Aaron is going to immediately look for any stalagmites that might be hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, feel free. At least as far up as you can see from where you are. I mean, there are some not within the direct path of the mine shaft.
Okay. Jesus. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to cast Guiding Light on myself, assuming that I'm going to get to pilot one of these before we hop up. Are they offering us a ride in one of these yet?
Oh yeah. You guys are
Okay,
planning
great.
to be in the first wave that would head up.
All right. Pink. Whatever the other three colors were.
Green, yellow.
Blue, green, yellow. Okay, thank you. Blue, green, yellow. I think this first one is us. Mazie, are you ready?
Yes. As ready as I'll ever be.
Isn't that the truth? All right. I suppose up we go. Are any of you proficient with these vehicles?
Mr. Blue kind of looks over at you and goes,
Oh yeah. Own a couple of these myself.
All right, inside check.
okay.
Sorry, I'm not leaving this one up to chance. No fucking way. Hang on, let me get to my character sheet. My computer crapped out on me, so okay. Inside. We got skills. I'm going to roll now, and I roll a 19 plus 1, 20.
He seems fairly confident in the fact that he's done that before. Just
Okay.
sure of himself.
That's as good as we're gonna get. All right, I'm gonna cast Guiding Light on him then.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much. You touch the piece of metal, speak the incantation. A small bonfire appears that sends a bit of heat up into the balloon, and up we go. The trick is steering.
Fascinating. Well, I've enhanced your abilities just in case.
I appreciate that.
It's more for us, not you. But you're welcome.
Oh, well, thanks. I guess.
So each of you climb aboard, and as the balloon begins to expand, and you rise, we then cut symbolically as you rise to a group of 4 adventurers flying on their carpet high above the city of Easthaven, and by high I mean roughly about 500 feet.
Oh boy.
2 of them look at each other, and as the dragon passes by, decide now is the time. And they leap. Your rolls from last week.
We're successful. As I recall.
As you find footing and manage to latch on. However, roll initiative.
Oh boy. Let me switch up our music.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Oh.
I have an advantage now. The 19
And then,
and a
while we do that,
19.
I'm gonna use the restroom right quick.
It gives me enough time to open my sheet, so that's good.
The suspense is building.
Yeah, we
We
also
got this,
just
you
got
guys.
Alias back, so we're gonna let them.
Yes, we do. I'm the life of the party. Oh my god. Okay, fuck. Where's my goddamn character? I have gin tonight. Because I'm prepared to lose another fucking character. Again.
I know. We got
For
this,
like
you
the
guys.
second time this season. No, if this happens again, I'm gonna throw some hands.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Alright. Come on, big money. Where am I?
No, technically, Nox died not last session, the session
true.
before that, so...
Well, this is lucky session number 13. I'm sure we'll be fine.
That's horrible.
Ooh, not great.
Oh, I need to roll. Hang on. Initiative.
I did
Where's
as
my initiative?
good as I probably could have done. I did.
There it is. +4 I have on initiative.
We got this though.
11.
Well, time to bring out some puncher's chance.
Oh god, alright, well.
Maybe we'll get a surprise round because we surprised it.
I
You should
don't
be
think we surprised it.
I think it should.
rules about sneaking up on people, isn't there?
Guys, oh my god, this is just like Baldur's Gate! No, I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. For real, I didn't get to play today and I'm actually devastated. I don't get to see my man!
Oh, not
Astarion. Astarion.
I didn't get to see, yes, I didn't get to see him today and I'm actually really sad about it.
He's gonna be
God, he
so
sucks.
bummed about you.
Fuck you and
He's the worst.
I'm gonna get really violent, okay? He's amazing and I love him and he deserves the world. He just needs to work through his trauma. It's fine.
No, he deserves to die. He sucks.
I hope you die. I hope you die in your next run. I hope that you log into Baldur's Gate and something kills all 4 of your characters.
Wow.
And I hope
Yeah,
your
that's
save files
really
get
hardcore
corrupted so you
aggression.
can't. I hope your save files get corrupted so you can't reload.
Boy,
Not
that's
Did you know that? Did you know that Astarion is one of my characters? So you just wish death upon your best boy.
I don't care if he's yours. He's not mine. He's not the one in my game.
He's not an object. Okay.
I know this. Do you know this?
No, I don't. He sucks.
I fucking hate you.
Wow.
And my food is cold.
boy.
Yeah, I can't take this Astarion slander, guys.
A Slandarian.
Slandarian.
Sladarian? Yeah. Get it.
I have the 3 of us at the bottom of the screen. We look good.
Sladarian.
Green.
Oh, I need to check the Twitch. Did you change the format?
No, I just moved our cameras to the bottom and show our character art since,
Ah, yes. That's good. I want my character art to be shown.
Are we ready for the initiative results?
Yes.
We are.
This is surprise round, right? Because we surprised the dragon.
I'll let you know if you
I don't.
surprised him.
I don't think that's what happened.
I just want to be sure that you got the 19 and not the 14, because I accidentally had to roll twice.
Accidentally had to roll twice. I did not get the 19, so I've adjusted that now.
Thank you.
That changes one order. At the top, Catina, then Cara, the dragon,
Fuck.
Bretlin, and Zarin.
Oh, that's so
Literally
good.
always last for initiative. Every single time. I'm okay with it, but just saying. That I don't know what my luck is, but it's really bad.
So, we have Cara and Bretlin both leaping onto the back of this creature. In order to do so, we'll place you both here, having been jumping, let's say, southward. First up on the board, we have indeed surprised. Let's find out.
Oh, no.
And based on his passive, yep, you're good.
Oh. We're the surprise round?
He had no idea you were coming.
Oh,
He is
God.
surprised. So, starting at the top, King
Really?
George.
Oh, hold please. Katina's painting her nails.
That tracks.
Boy, that's like in
That's a
character.
Katina move.
Yeah.
Character, I'm imagining your 2 friends jumping to their potential death, and Katina's legit on this magic carpet, just painting her
Yeah,
nails.
your fucking nails. I'm gonna start on Amos next. That'll be your next round turn.
As technicality,
Fucking
she
Cleric.
is the one driving the carpet, so.
Okay, so for my turn, I am going to go ahead and make a crossbow attack.
Okay,
That'll be a 22 to hit.
that will work, and you are able to sneak attack as there are at least 2 allies within 5 feet of it, technically on it.
Wonderful. So that'll be 10 damage from the crossbow, and then let me get my
Alright.
Sneaky sneak.
4d6.
One
Now,
big sixes.
just check your crossbow is not magical in any way.
It is not.
Then we are gonna take that damage down to 5, for it is resistant to magical objects.
An extra 21 from sneak damage.
That can't be reduced, so that is a full 21.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and make my first of 2 psychic blade attacks.
Are these attacks at advantage since it's surprised?
The surprise, I believe, only means you've got actions or reactions, but you know what? I could very well...
I'm just milking all of our advantages as possible.
Right.
Let's see. see. I'm pretty sure it is just. Yep. They just can't take actions.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Super.
nothing with that.
Okay,
believe that
well,
is a
I'm going
rogue.
to use an inspiration to re-roll that attack because it was a 10.
Inspiration gives you advantage.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, fuck me. It's still a 10. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
No, ma'am. That psychic
Okay.
blade is gonna just chink off the back
That's
of the arm.
fine, because we still got one more.
Alright,
23 to hit.
that will. And that is a magical based attack, yeah?
It is. That'll be
And
10
it
more damage.
deals psychic damage?
Yes.
Alright. Got it calculated.
And I will steady aim to give myself advantage on the next attack.
See. Steady aim would be for your current turn.
Gotcha. Just kidding. Scratch that.
I got you.
That'll be my turn though. Turn's over.
Okay. So, Cara and Bretlin, as soon as you have leapt on to the dragon, in between bits of nail painting, Catina quickly flicks a crossbow bolt and a dagger over top of your head, blasting into bits of the armor. Cara, it is your turn.
Can I take up my grappling hook and I want to tie myself to this dragon?
Okay, one action for me. And then for how well we've tied it, that's going to be a sleight of hand check.
Okay, I have advantage because of my rune.
Perfect.
Roll. No! No!
Okay.
Damn it.
You've secured your I almost said brackling. Your grappling hook. The knot. You are soaring 500 feet above the town. You just jumped onto something. Cara's mind is probably racing. She maybe didn't do a full sailor's knot. So you're maybe iffy on that knot, but you did hook the hook.
Do I realize this or nah?
I would say it's probably well known to you that the knot you've currently done, considering you just finished it, is probably not
It's
too
shitty.
great. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a rush job.
Alright. That's cool. Alright, well, we'll bonus action go big mode, I guess.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
I wish I could change the size color here. Actually. Alright. And if that ends your turn, we go to the Chardalyn Dragon, who is surprised, cannot take actions or reactions. Bretlin.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out Raiden. Wow.
Oh, yeah! Give him the lights!
Alright. Let's hope you are as good as your maker made you to be. I'm going to bonus action Fighting Spirit.
Okay.
Will give me 5 temp hit points and advantage on attacks during this round. First attack. Apathy. 23.
That'll do it.
Alright. And that'll be, 9 points of radiant damage.
Alright. However, as we learned, he is resistant to radiant, so we're going to half that down to 4.
Make another attack with advantage. Big money. It's a 26.
That'll do it.
Better, 15 points of damage.
Okay. That'll take us down to 7.
Kablam, action surge. Come on, big buddy. Ooh, 18.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'll do
okay.
it.
Alright. Oh, another big 16.
Okay.
And
8.
22.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 14 points of damage. Halved to
All
7.
right. Still a great amount, even halved.
Bretland's ears are flapping. He looks back at Big Cara, and he yells, "What a glorious day! That's a really good looking knot, too!"
All right.
Glares.
Anything else you can do, sir?
Oh gosh, I mean, there's so much more I would want to do, but I don't have any of those abilities.
Fair enough.
I'm
Then
done.
we move on to Aron.
So I have, actually first, before I start, I've never played, like, a bard or my race before, so if I am missing something, like, could you help me like you did with being a monk for the first time, or am I on my own?
Well, I am always down to help you. That being said, I helped you with monk because I entertained and played a monk many times.
Okay, understood.
Bard. Unfortunately, I've never played due to personal grievances. So, I understand a lot of the things about the Bard. What's your question?
I guess I'm kind of just not really sure what I want to do. Like, I do know what I want to do. Okay, would I be able to safely cast Shatter while they're on here, or no? Because I know it's a 10-foot radius, but this thing is pretty big, so...
Well, this thing is a 15 by 15 creature. So there is a space in which you could put it. However, Cara just also grew a little bit, so it's going to be tight.
That is true. Right, okay. So, because I wouldn't want to hit Cara at all.
Zarin, do you know Featherfall by chance?
Featherfall? Yeah, I don't think I have the Featherfall inside. I didn't think we'd be fighting a dragon in the air. So no, I don't think I have Featherfall. I can double. Yeah, I don't have it.
Looking at your spell list, most certainly don't.
That's right. The ruse will break our fall.
So what I would suggest is
There was like there's freshly fallen snow at the bottom. That's fine.
first and foremost, as a bonus action, some of the bards' bread and butter is using bardic inspiration. You can give somebody a D8, anyone that can hear you, and they can use it on an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. And can be used after seeing it, but before knowing the outcome. So they can see what number they rolled, choose to add it or not. You get 2 of those per short rest. So you could choose to give somebody bardic inspiration. Doesn't matter who, anyone on your team right now could benefit for it. I would definitely recommend doing that.
I vote Amos.
True. No,
Not
Amos.
Amos.
Doesn't deserve it. Amos doesn't deserve it. I'm sorry.
I could use that.
Okay. Okay, I didn't... I'm sorry, I know I'm taking a while.
It's cool.
I'm not used to this. I also had questions about cutting words and knowledge from a past life, but I can ask those not right
Now
now.
that is when you do a check with a skill. So for example,
okay.
any of your skills from acrobatics down to survival. That's when you can trigger knowledge from the past life.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then cutting words is when the other
Lowers
person
attack
attacks?
rolls from enemies.
This.
Right. And that is a reaction.
So basically, it also uses bardic inspiration, which you only have 2 charges for. But this
Right.
one works on an enemy, and it subtracts whatever you roll on that D8 from whatever they've done. If it's a ability check, attack roll, or a damage roll.
So after they roll, I can say like, "Oh, I wanna."
Yeah, you want to use cutting
Okay.
words as your reaction.
That's
Yep.
great to know. Thank you for.
Are you multi-classed or something? Because I've got like 5 per short rest of bardic inspiration.
I am. Or I don't think I'm multi. Hang on, wait.
It's
Well,
weird
that
because
was-
their sheet only shows 2 slots for it.
Yeah.
And I was concerned about that too.
Did I do that wrong? Yeah. I don't think I did. I think I just didn't. Like I did. I'm on what is it? College of Lore. So
Yeah, it might be maybe my college subclass gets more because I use bardic inspiration for other things too.
I think that's probably
So do you. So do you though.
Okay. Sorry, I know I'm taking forever. Okay, so
for
then
now.
for now, I think I'm just gonna. Can I safely cast Eldritch Blast? And,
Yes, most certainly.
Okay, so I'm gonna just cut it. Eldritch Blast. Hey, we're back to Elion. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch
do
Blast.
remember you will get 2 beams of that.
I was gonna say, I think I get 2, don't I? Okay,
Mhm.
so yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast this guy to bits.
Alright.
Alright, so first roll is a 18.
That'll do it.
Alright. Damage for that is 7.
Okay. Now that is magical. That's full on.
Yes, and then 14 to hit for the
That
next one.
14 won't do it.
Okay. Alrighty. So then no. And then yeah, I guess I'll use my Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action. I'll give it to
Cara.
Yeah, because I guess she's big, right? So I don't want her to. Yeah. Okay. So as a bonus action, I'll give my Bardic Inspiration to Cara.
Alright. Cara, you've got a D8.
Go kill that dragon, big lady. Okay. And
Then
then
we're
I
back
hit
at
it.
Alright.
Sorry.
Back at the top then. Katina George.
Alright. I am going to, surprise, make a crossbow attack.
It tracks.
17?
Yep. That strikes.
Awesome. Okay, 6 damage from that, and then my sneak damage.
3.
Sneaky sneak.
Another 19 damage.
Very nice.
Then first psychic blade attack. 19.
That'll do it.
6 damage from that. Ooh,
Okay.
nat 1. My second will, in fact, not hit.
Oof. Yep, that one's unfortunately gonna have to just fizzle out. It doesn't even go anywhere. Just
Like, damn it! Amos, help!
bow.
And that'll end my turn.
Okay. We go to Cara.
Come on, Cara.
Cara, make me a perception check.
Oh,
Okay.
don't like that.
12.
Over the wind rushing through your ears, you can feel the body of this dragon. It begins to like pulse and shake like an engine out of tune.
Ooh. Come on, Big Mama Cara.
Breaking down. Okay. Oh God.
You can
Oh,
do
gosh.
it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Would it be a full action to retie that knot, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. 'Cause that's something you're gonna have to concentrate on and do. It's more natural than dropping something or opening a door, or more.
Okay.
Wrestle that
Well-
bitch out of the sky. Come on.
Okay. I guess it's time.
It's
I'm
time.
gonna use my bonus action to rage, and I'm going to attempt to grapple the dragon.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now I have advantage because I'm raging.
Okay. It's gonna attempt to use athletics.
Right.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Roll the d8 and add it to it.
The D8. Uh, 21.
Cara raises her arms up, foregoing tying the knot, and goes to pin the dragon's wings against the side of its body. It struggles for just a moment, and she keeps them clasped
Oh, yes!
as it begins to skyrocket its way down.
I want the Doctor Strangelove cowboy. Woo!
Exactly what
I'm
I
gonna-
pictured happening.
I'm just gonna yell at Bretlin. It's time to get off. Get off while you still can.
Well,
And that'll end my turn.
okay. At the end of your turn, you are most certainly falling. Like, We are falling like a damn rocket.
Cool.
I need both of you to make me percentile checks on what side of this dragon you're going to be on as it falls.
Okay.
We are tumbling now.
Okay. I'm all for this. I love it. 50 on the dot. I don't know what that
20.
means. Oh, I don't like that.
I'm fully gonna get crushed by this dragon.
Alright. Soaring high from 500 feet, you grapple its wings and it begins to drop, missile style.
500
until
feet.
rolling end over end, both of you kind of looking towards each other as you go. You're getting close enough to the ground. Your heads pointed towards the ground, and on its last roll, you're going to be off to its right side as it lands. Or, you're going to be basically, on its right side as it lands. Belly first. Into the ground.
So
However,
it's not under it.
You're not under it.
Okay.
However, you are on the side of it.
Not great.
It will cushion some of its impact.
Yeah.
However, you will be taking half of the amount of falling damage as he does. He will be taking 20d6 falling damage, which is the maximum amount of falling damage that I can apply.
Oh boy!
It is 1d6 per 10 feet. So,
Let's see it.
Let's do it.
20d6 of falling damage.
Come on,
is
big money.
69 falling damage.
Heyo!
You're fine. Nice.
And then finally, for you
Don't
folks,
worry, I have
we are
Revivify.
at 10d6.
Do you have a diamond?
You have the one
Each
that
of
we
you
didn't
are
use on
going to be
me.
taking 25 fall damage.
Oh, okay.
And you are.
That's pretty good.
Do I reduce that additionally by half because I'm raging?
Yep. If it says damage from any source or just overall, if it's just vanilla damage, then yes.
There you go.
Well, it's bludgeoning damage,
Yeah,
so I don't know what falling damage is.
It's not
Technically,
natural.
it is.
Yeah, it's not natural.
It is bludgeoning. So yes.
Okay, so that would be 12.
Let's see, 25 down to 24, which is 12. Yes.
I don't.
Once this thing hits, it
Yeah, you don't.
and cracks at the seam.
Ooh! Ooh!
Holy shit!
Oh!
Oh my god!
We did it, you guys.
Ow.
All right.
Both of you are prone.
Am I still grappling it?
Yes. Bretlin.
Can I stand up from prone?
Well, here's where we are right now. A hiss as pins and screws fly out of its chassis, and then it happens. A blinding flash of radiant yellow light. I need a dexterity save
Oh boy! From both of us?
from both of you.
Okay.
It's in a 20-foot
Now
radius.
is a good time to use your inspiration if you haven't already.
I'm
Yeah.
going to use inspiration.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Oh, that ain't much better.
Fuck.
I can add
No.
a D4 if I fail. With 11, I'm gonna add a D4.
There's
Okay.
no hope for me.
14.
I'm gonna take.
You do both fail, so get to add your d4 if you fail.
Well, I did. Well, I mean, I don't think a 14 is going to work.
No, sadly it won't. Each of you are going to take 35 radiant damage as it
Ooh.
finally explodes. Now, I had slightly foreseen this, so I'm going to change maps really quick just to show you where you're exploding.
Blast radius? Oh my god, this is
Right here in the middle of this particular square. A deafening shockwave rips windows, window panes, shingles from roofs nearby. Though it is radiant, it's not going to catch anything on fire, but it is scorched as if it has been touched.
You see Braylon being flung several feet and hit the ground and just come to a stop face down.
Congratulations. It has been destroyed.
Yay!
What?
No.
Yes!
Yeah! That's right! That's
Oh my
right!
god, you guys!
That's 20d6 of damage in one attack. That's so much
Oh
damage.
my
Holy
god.
Ah!
Wait, so are we out of initiative?
Yeah, that's it.
Are we down?
Holy shit, you guys!
No one is
Alright,
down.
guys.
Bretland's
that
at
was
5.
fucking-
and
No,
Carter's
I
at
mean like
28.
did the carpet fly down?
Yeah, you guys can most certainly fly the carpet down.
I want to fly down. I want to go give Cara my praises.
Sure you do. I want to take a quick break really quick. Number 1, because we're on the hour, but number 2, because killing the Chardalyn Dragon gives everyone a level.
Yo!
How is the
Even the people that did not participate.
Even the people that did not fight it.
Hey,
Yay!
we recruited an army of 120
You did.
Dark Lords.
Hey, you can help pick up the pieces.
And now they're going to be really pissed off because that contract is null and void.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well-
What was the exact wording? Was it if you provide help to defeat the dragon, or was it just give me some of your guys?
Exactly. They had to help defeat the dragon.
Oh.
So it's voided.
And Draft and TV redeemed Victor gives a hint. However, we have not encountered. I tried to say uncovered and encountered.
You're right.
Victor Whitestrake yet, so I'll
Victor
just
doesn't
give you a
exist
hint.
yet.
What do you want to hint about?
Oh, I wasn't prepared.
I wasn't either.
How does Aron stop Bretland from constantly giving Aron shit for the rest of the campaign?
No, that's not our question.
That's not
our
Apologies
question.
and good food.
That's
There will
not
be no
our
apologies,
question.
sorry.
I'm curious of how much more damage we did to set off this dragon. Like, did we just make it?
A hint, guys, not like
I don't know. I
a
don't know
hint to the
anything.
future. To the future.
So, like I said, I'm gonna take a step back. You guys can level your sheets, and we can go from here
Alright.
as the dragon has just exploded.
All right.
All right, we'll be right back. Hello there, it's me, Colt Sebastian Taylor, your handsome swashbuckler rogue here on the Longshots D&D. This part of the session, we are currently on break. You're probably asking yourself, Colt, what happens during the break? What's going on? Why did you go? Well, you know what? Sometimes we eat snacks, bathroom breaks, and we can only sit for so long to stretch our muscles, but we do talk between the segments. So, if you didn't want to miss that, then my friends, go down below and join the Discord channel. The link is in below. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to us via the podcast, join the Discord channel and you can chat with us throughout the week and listen to the behind-the-scenes conversations and other fantastic stuff. And, hey, listen, sometimes these breaks are 5 minutes long, sometimes they're 10, but this break is over right now. And we are back.
Hello.
Kill.
So
Whew.
we've just recently killed the dragon over Easthaven, and we somehow feel just that little bit stronger.
I would like the bonus action, second wind.
Same here. What's second wind do?
Let's get a little HP back.
Well, you guys are free to short rest if you wish, because it's going to take an hour for all of the hot air balloons to not only disassemble, get through Tourmaline Mine, but then float up and over towards Easthaven. Unless you direct them otherwise.
No. Tourmaline's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to send I'm gonna send Aron a message and just say like,
Passive aggressive.
the dragon is down. I'm going to head up to Goodmead and Dugan's Hole to search for survivors. I don't know where you guys are, but when you have a chance, meet us in Easthaven.
Is Mazie holding on to the stone, or is Aron?
I assumed
Aron was the one who used it last.
Okay. Aron's gonna. I don't know how the sending stone is received. Is it like an AOL instant messenger sound? Just dings in my pocket, and I just check it.
Do you remember Microsoft Sam?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a Microsoft Sam voice reading out her 25-word message into your brain.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
See, Kay will be right back. We got a bunch of packages delivered from wedding stuff, so
Presents!
this time of year people are a little snatchy, so we're gonna grab those real quick and then she'll be back.
Do it.
Good call. Okay, so Aron is going to receive that message and audibly sigh relief, but also now realizing that she's in a bit of a conundrum. Is Pink there, Mr. Pink?
Yes.
Aron's gonna lean over to Mr. Pink and say, how about if instead of fighting a dragon, you all helped rebuild the towns that were damaged? What do you think your friends would say to that?
He looks over,
Just out of curiosity.
arches an eyebrow, and he's like,
I mean, they were kind of here to kill something. Don't really do a lot of carpentry. Suppose we could, I guess, drag by. I will say, me personally, sure, I'd love to help clean and things, but I would say a vast majority of them would probably rather go back and bash in some drow.
Understood. Okay.
Aron, what's going on? Mazie says, having not received a magical message in her head.
Aron's going to just lean in really close to Mazie and say, hey, they might have killed the dragon somehow, and we may not need this army after all.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Love it.
Very amazing. Amazing. Yep.
Amazing. Oh, okay.
Aron's going to just slowly shrug, infinitely, unstopping, her shoulders are going to be above her head at this point. It's just I don't know what we do. It's we just ordered a ton of catering for an event that nobody showed up for.
Okay, guys, great drill. Let's go back now, and if that happens again, we'll be well prepared to do it faster next time.
Oh. Oh, that'll work.
She says out loud.
I need a deception check.
Huh.
I don't even know what she's trying to do. She's like, oh. It's a 27.
Holy fuck. No fucking way. No fucking way. Get the fuck out of town.
There's a large line of boo, what?
Look, take it up with your queen or whatever.
There's a big
It's a drill.
rabble through the crowd before you see them, as they were starting to inflate their balloons, pack them back down.
We'll just keep one of the balloons.
And Aron will say very loudly, and don't forget, you're your oath to the surface dwellers when that dragon does attack.
At some point.
Eventually.
Blue would appreciate a lift to the outskirts of the town of, where was it again?
Terminally.
Easthaven.
Oh, Easthaven, yeah.
And Aron is going to
Okay.
Can I send the sending stone back? Or is it...
I think it's done today.
You've used yours for the 24-hour period.
Oh, okay, shit. Alright. Aaron's gonna look over to Mr. Pink and say, I was totally kidding, by the way. This was totally serious. You don't need townspeople. We've got this. Nothing happened.
He just goes slack-jawed, just like, what? So, looks back towards the army who was slowly heading back inside the mines, and he turns back and is like, but what? So, do we need the army? I don't understand.
Not yet. It was a great drill. It was a drill to see how fast you guys could get out and get some of the balloons unpacked. Now we've got an idea of timing in our head. When the actual thing happens, we'll know exactly how many and how fast and how to deploy. It's good to know. And yeah, it's like a fire drill, but it was a get ready to attack and a dragon drill. You guys did great. 7.5 out of 10 stars. The balloon unpacking was a little bit slow. Hence why we called it early. I need to get to dinner.
Ballsy.
We've got a date in Easthaven.
That is ballsy. Jesus Christ.
Aaron's gonna put one arm on Mr. Pink's shoulder and say, but before we go, Mr. Pink, would you please hand me your weapon?
Okay.
Aaron's gonna take Mr. Pink's
Reaches
weapon.
down to his belt and just hands over a warhammer. He's again still looking very confused.
Aron is going to, like the Queen of England, knight Mr. Pink.
His eyes just slowly turn towards the hammer as you knight him.
And Aron will say, I dub thee Sir Badass of the Underdark. And Aaron's going to give him back his warhammer. You are Mr. Pink no longer.
He just kind of holds his warhammer, staring at it. Back to you. Back to the hammer. At Mazie.
Mae's just nodding.
Okay.
Congratulations!
So nothing needs cleaned up. It was all a drill.
Yeah. You can go underground and never come back out overground again, ever, until we call you.
And what about the contract with Grandalfa?
It's still
kind of until you defeat the dragon. Yeah,
Yeah.
the dragon's not there yet. It's just chilling. We'll let you know. We'll call you. You don't have to call us.
What?
He's just literally scratching his head now, and then just kind of rubs his temples for a moment. Goes,
Listen, okay. We'll report to Grandalfa then, and let her know we'll wait around, I guess.
Yeah, just be ready.
Should be
Yeah.
stash supplies in the mine. Stay close.
That'd
to
be
the
a good idea.
surface. I mean, we did only get 7.5 out of 10, so I guess in order to get
That was
10,
mostly the
we're gonna
balloon
need-
unpacking. So if you have like a good area to practice unpacking and setting up the balloons, like make sure you know exactly what one you're supposed to unpack, have good teams, exactly what you're going to do. Yeah, just wherever suits you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Also, if
I
you would
believe
please
in you.
report back to... Go ahead.
To say I believe in you, I believe you can raise that to at least an 8.5.
nods
if you would
and
please
kinda
report back
smiles.
to... I'm sorry, guys, I'm lagging. If you would please report back to Grandalfo, to that, the next time she sends us her 4 best men to fight a dragon, just let her know that we're displeased that she didn't give them a single crossbow or bow to use against a flying beast. Not that that's any negative,
kind of
outlook on
tilts
you.
his head. He's like, "We're all spellcasters."
Yeah. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I just wanted you to know that we're a little disappointed, and we are actually considering rescinding the deal at this point because we weren't impressed.
What are you doing?
With the customer service provided.
What are you doing?
The deal is not rescinded, it's just on hold. It's just on hold. There's no active dragon at the moment.
We were thinking about it, though.
Yeah. But, I mean, the only reason your Tell team was above 5 stars is because you led them so well. So, congratulations, so badass.
Of the Underdark.
Of the Underdark.
He looks completely broken now, as if his task is not responding. And finally just turns around towards the mine, turns back around one more time, and is like, "Thank you, I think."
Right, well, get your men home, and if I can borrow Blue and a balloon, we'll just nip over to Easthaven. As I said, I've got a date there. I'm gonna be late, if we don't wrap things up soon.
You could just give you that one.
Oh, cheers, how do you work it?
Well, there's an incantation on the blower in the middle. So long as you can cast magic, you sort of just attune to the object, and it can take you where you want to go.
Right, sounds good. Aron, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Be careful about harsh winds. It gets a little...
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Sir Badass of the Underdark, you're dismissed. Go home to your family? Question mark.
He goes to put a salute up, realizes you have no military presence whatsoever, and like lowers his hands down and just goes, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Maybe go start loading up minecarts with them.
Yeah.
With all your gear.
Yeah. Eric's gonna mutter under her breath to Mazie, "We need to get the fuck out of here now."
Yeah, okay, yeah, because I'm late for my date. Let's go. And she jumps in the hot air balloon and starts to attune.
Okay.
We never talked about if there's any bodies down there.
There weren't, in fact.
Okay. They're okay.
Right.
Was Tourmaline the same city that we fought the Grelin?
Yes, and that was the exact mine shaft that you flew up. No bodies at the bottom.
Is there a rock with a note there?
Is there a bloody rock?
That could have been found, yes.
Okay. They survived. They got a little cottage. They're dating. It's cool.
Yeah, Mazie wouldn't know to look around, so she's just looking at Aron like, jump in.
Yeah, Aron is going to get the fuck out of there as fast as possible.
She just waves as they float up, presumably.
So, he's left standing outside the entrance to Tourmaline Mine, like, hand up to his eyes, shielding himself from the non-existent sun as it's beaming through nothing but gray, and, like, half waving, half, like, head tilting still, before finally slinking back inside Tourmaline Mine. It is here that we can skip time if we need to. Is there anything happening back in Easthaven?
I wanted to.
Yeah. So as soon as like the carpet comes down, Cara's gonna take charge and just say like, okay, Brightlin, Catina. She looks at Zeradum. You need to look for survivors. See what you can do to help the townsfolk. I'm gonna take the carpet and head to Dugan's Hole and Goodmead. See what I can find there. All right.
Brett. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say, so Zarin completely ignores what you said, and then comes up to you and like arms spread wide, like, Piglet, you're so you took the dragon and you went and then you went boo, and then it went from the air and then it crashed into the ground and it was so boom, and I went bzzz, and and then I don't know what the bunny did. I didn't really see him, but you were so cool, and you're like Zaren's new favorite person right now. like absolutely new favorite person. Like if you tear up a body in front of him, he is gonna go like wide-eyed, sparkly, like you are the cool. I would ask for your autograph, but I get to travel with you now. Oh my goodness! And he's like so excited about it.
You,
My name is Zen.
Zarin, listen, we have to keep moving, alright? There's people who need our help, alright?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Go search the rubble. See what you can find. Go.
So he goes to search the rubble, but if he finds anybody, he's killing them. Just saying.
Noted.
Bretland getting up, covered in snow, bloodied, obviously injured, kind of looks at Cara, goes, you sure you don't want to take these two with you? I can't babysit them. I'm a little messed up.
You're the only one I trust to babysit. Alright?
Okay, I mean,
You'll be fine.
Very immobile. Okay, good job.
You'll be fine.
Boo.
Zarin, you got the magic hoo-ha. Can you do anything? Can you do anything to help Brantlin?
He looks at you like blankly, like help.
To help, like heal.
Yes.
No. Would you say that for the people? I'm sure other people need more help than me.
I don't.
All right, I'll take care of this. Go, Cara, go.
All right, let's go.
Why would we hear them if we can push them off cliffs and drop buildings on them?
Okay.
And kill them. That would be much more fun.
No, don't do that.
Cara will head out on the carpet towards Goodmead.
What I need you to do is like you get like underneath my arm and help me move around because these people need help and just like don't be more than 5 feet away from me. I need your help.
He like laughs at you. He's like, "You can't tell me what to do. You're funny."
Please don't kill anyone else.
How much HP is Brentlin at?
I'm at like 36 out of 76, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
Visually, I'm messed up.
I feel like if we take a short rest, then I won't kill you.
No, it's like, but like, let's go help the city find survivors. He's not gonna be
using that on anybody of the survivors, though.
Okay, just don't.
He skips off. He's like, okay.
Catina, where are you?
Catina is AFK.
All right, Catina, go follow Zarin and don't cause trouble. Great, I'm glad you completely agree with my request. Thank you very much. Perfect, RP. Bradley's going to try to find a authority figure, get a little patched up with some bandages, and try to help dig through rubble and assess what the town needs, its immediate needs.
So it's not long until you find a group of guardsmen, militiamen, and a man identified as Speaker Wayland, Daneth Wayland. Speaker Wayland and all of his guardsmen witnessed the dragon fall from the sky, and they're just at first talking amongst each other, and as you step forward, the speaker silences them, and it's just eerily quiet, like the beginning scene of that 5 Points brawl in
Gangs of New York.
Yeah, Gangs of New York.
Hello.
What? That was wonderful.
Well, anything a sword captain of the Emerald Empire we're happy to do. I'm Bretland Loyalfoot, captain, retired. Bit of a mess back there. Some broken windows. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna sit down if you don't mind. He just sits down on the ground.
Please sit, rest, whatever you need. We could do things.
Well, I would just.
Are you
What does this
okay?
guy look like?
What's that?
So he is completely bald. He's got a like almost chin-high robe on, very like padded-looking shoulders and very long sleeves, very long robe itself. I mean, he just looks like shoes, hands, and neck.
Okay, so Zarin will skip over to him and like start like take a cloth and start like polishing his head.
Zarin.
What?
Zarin.
It was a little dirty. I just wanted to help.
Zarin.
Did you kill the beast?
It's in pieces.
I helped.
And Zarin did help.
I helped.
But there's a large woman named Cara. She's the real hero. I don't know what her fucking last name is, but she's the hero.
The big lady. She was so
Very
cool.
good, very good.
So
She was like kaboom, and she put a
I saw the kaboom and the kata.
It was
Yes.
so cool. He's like sparkling again.
I mean, we were coming to see if you need help with survivors, but it seems like you got like quite another pair of hands here. So,
Everything is well. At first it was looking dark, but then you guys showed up. Who are you?
You're welcome. Do you want
mean,
to help?
I
Do you want
know
to sign a contract or something and like help and then like?
Do
You owe us. You owe us now. Just saying.
I guess we do.
Yes.
well, a meal and some drinks. I mean, it's the least we
no.
could do.
Drinks? That's not like compensation though.
We'll accept whatever you feel is reasonable.
He like blanks. He was like about to say something and he's like, I don't remember. Never mind.
The fact that we were able to help save as many people as possible is certainly enough reward for all of us.
No.
We're glad you were able to control that thing.
Just kidding.
On the way down, you landed really close to that orphanage.
Good. We should have landed closer.
Oh, he's a joker. That guy.
I'm fully serious. We should have landed closer.
He's a satirical. He's an insult comic. Don't. Well, while he's doing this,
like comedy with insult comic.
while he's doing the Bretlands has his healing kit out. He's put his ear in like a splint and bandaged it up. He's got his like arm in a sling, and he probably has like one knee wrapped. It's like I know if I'm more than happy. If you want to bring some injured here, I can help patch him up. Eventually, I think we could all really use a good meal and some drinks. So, I'm gonna sit here because everything hurts right now. But if there's anyone who needs medical attention, I can help. Bring them here. And well, you're the speaker. I'm sure you can handle. I can use a crutch and like a bar and just bring people to me.
Okay, it's fine.
It just
Look, I
really
can help you.
everything
I can
really
heal you.
hurts.
Good. It should hurt more.
Oh, you are a delight.
Got 150 men altogether that are able to comb through the city. Shouldn't take but a couple hours to really comb through everything.
Great.
Thank you again.
Well, as a former sword captain, it's my duty to help those who need. So glad. Oh, my ribs hurt.
Isn't he funny? He's too serious. He's very funny. I find this hilarious.
We will name a holiday in your honor.
Hey,
Oh.
that's pretty cool.
holiday! Wow.
That's pretty cool. No, but should be named after Cara. She's going to the other two towns to look for survivors. If there's anyone that can head southwest to assist her, I'm sure those towns would appreciate it. Those towns were hit first by this dragon.
Dugan's Hole and Lonelymead?
Yes.
Good meat.
Oh.
What is a good meat?
Well, it was a town that had good mead.
Aptly named.
You are very funny. I like you.
They weren't very original.
The dragon was created by a warlock would-be king in a Druger stronghold south of here. We killed the
He
king.
looks shocked. He goes, "Oh, what?"
Like a Drugar warlock self-made king, self-proclaimed king.
What if they were to lead an army to the surface?
Oh,
That would be awesome!
I don't think they would do that. I'm sure they would let.
Maybe we should help them with that. We should do that.
All of 10 towns would have to unite.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
sure.
good day.
If that happened, I'm sure someone would let me know about that. I'm sure someone would clue me in about that. So I'm not too concerned about that. We killed the king. Was a rival faction of Drugar there who took over, and they look like they just wanted to be left alone. So I don't think there's a immediate threat from that standpoint. They were actually pretty nice.
We'll touch on the location of this fortress later, but for now, if we find any wounded, we'll bring them here.
Okay, super. Someone could help me to the nearest well-stocked tavern with some food while I help people. That'd be fantastic. And again,
Right.
great if you. Like I said, the 2 towns southwest were also hit with this dragon. I don't know what the damage situation is, but Cara, the hero of Easthaven, may need assistance with the wounded. Crutch.
At about an hour and a half's flight from Tourmaline, you guys are able to make it to Easthaven in your newly found hot air balloon. When you arrive,
Sorry, I was going to ask if the corpse of the dragon is very obviously visible from the sky.
Oh, most certainly.
Okay.
How much of the town was destroyed?
Really only about a quarter of it.
Well,
There
that's not
was a
too
lot
bad.
of resistance on the ground, so it was trying to focus more of the troops out. Of the original 150 that started, only about 30 of them perished.
Okay. I'll take
You
it.
guys kinda got
Nice.
there just in time.
Now we have a magic carpet.
And a hottie balloon.
Yes, we do!
Aaron will point out the dragon to Mazie. Well, it looks like they were telling the truth.
I can't imagine why they wouldn't, but yes, yeah, they've defeated the dragon.
You imagine.
Do you think they're all alive?
Well,
At least one is.
That's exactly what everybody said.
Yeah. Let's go find out.
As you
Yeah.
say that, I feel like Zarin would have been getting bored of the conversation that Bretlin and the speaker M starts with an M.
Waylon.
Upside down M.
Dyslexia. Yeah. Okay.
Waylon.
Speaker Waylon, he would have been getting bored, so I feel like he would have gone and skipped off and would have gotten back at this moment. So.
So do we get to see
Hi.
your crazy jester garb as we play in?
Have you not met Zarin yet? You have met Zarin.
Yeah. I'm seeing. Do we see you from
Yeah.
the sky as we fly in?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Aaron will point and say, "Well, that one's alive."
Yes, I am.
Hi.
I know. I can't hear you, but yes, I am.
I didn't expect
Can
anything
you
less
hear you?
from them.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, hi. Waves at Zarin. Mazie waves at
Zarin
Zarin.
looks can't hear, but I assume the whooshing of the carpet or the hot air balloon, whatever, looks up hello and waving the arm.
Aaron, assuming we're landed at this point, is going to tie up the balloon and walk over to Zarin and say, "Where is everyone? Question mark.
The big
Anyone?
lady. Everyone is alive and fine. Some people, the big lady's over there. She's amazing. You know what she did? She took the dragon and she grappled. She went like this and she went boom. And then I went bzzzt, and it was very cool. And then the bunny, I don't know what he did, but he's over there. He's talking. He's boring. He's serious. He's too serious for me a little. He's over there. He's talking to some bald. He's very shiny. He has a very shiny head. And then I don't know where the other one went, but somewhere here, somewhere.
Okay, it's good to know you're all okay.
I am perfectly fine. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go find some people to save. And you can very much.
Hey.
Why don't you
not
come with
gonna
us? Why don't
save.
you? It would
Stay
be great
close.
if you would come with us and show us the way.
To where?
Aaron would like to
It's not to
whisper into
split up.
Aaron's ear and say, I hear there's some chaos outside of town, and we should probably go look for it because we don't.
And
wanna
you're
stay
not
here
telling
forever."
me this?
No, I'm whispering this in your ear.
No, you're not telling me. Oh, you're whispering this to me.
Into your ear, yes. I'm saying there's some
So
chaos outside
Zed-
of town, and we need to get to it as fast as possible, and we need to get out of
What
town.
kind of chaos?
Oh, you have no idea.
Well, I would like to know. Can you describe it to me?
I also have no idea, but we need to get there. And then with that, Aaron's going to immediately rush off and start walking over towards Bretwin, like kind of hurriedly walking.
Can I
As fast as
insight check you?
Bretwin,
Is there? Can
Brother,
I insight? I
Okay.
want to insight check you.
you want to insight check me?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you're lying about the
Uh,
chaos, I assume.
Yeah, I want to see if you're lying to me just to get me out of this.
Oh, well, I'm not lying to you. I'm talking about where we need to go find the book. But yeah, you're more than welcome to.
I mean, either way, I'll be like, okay.
but
I mean, either way, I got a 4, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, he skips with. Well, actually, he takes Mazie. You know when people lock their arms together?
When skip together, yeah, totally.
Can we skip together? Yay! So then he.
Are we going through an area of town that's been destroyed? I
I feel
presume.
like it. Yeah.
Yeah, the southeastern portion of the town is destroyed. When you do land, most of the, oh wow.
D&D cops, look at it! Oh my god! Is that a new one?
Oh, well,
Is that a new one?
this is.
Oh my goodness! I want to see.
Ooh.
Show. Wow!
Oh,
That's
look at
gorgeous.
that.
This is mine,
Look at this.
everybody. It has. I feel like this is definitely for a druid. This cup.
Wait, what's happening right now? I don't have any video.
We're showing
Sure
our
enough, cup.
goblets.
I just received something from you.
Oh, did you?
Really? That was
I
from Funbox? I was
Yep.
gonna say Munchbox.
Happy wedding.
Yay!
That's so sweet. I'm bringing my gift with me.
It came preloaded with beer. I don't know how you managed to swing
That's
that.
so fun.
Hell yeah.
Just side note, I received your invitation and now it's pinned up on my wall. I was gonna send you
Aw.
a picture.
Mine
It's
too.
literally. Hang on, wait. I think you can. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna dox you. Hold on.
Thank you.
Never mind. But I'll send you a picture later. It's very cute. It's
That's
just up
funny.
on my wall, filled with all of my letters from my friends and stuff.
So,
Imagine if I showed it. Oh my god.
Bretlin's in a tavern, bandaging people up.
the wet salmon or
The wet
trout,
salmon.
excuse me.
By now he has a really good black
Yeah,
eye.
he
He has
is.
a really good black eye going, and he's bandaged up. He's got his ears splinted and arm and it's not broken, just holding it there, just sipping whiskey and bandaging people up and whatnot.
Okay. Aaron is going to immediately kneel down beside you,
Oh,
check you with a medicine check, and
alright.
check you for anything that I can help with, and then start assisting you with the other people and start talking to you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Unexpected news, but congratulations. I'm glad that Aaron will look you up and down. I won't say got seriously hurt, but I'm glad you're all alive.
I am too, although if this was my time, helping the people of Easthaven would have been a suitable death for a sword captain.
Well, I don't know if you got my message, but
I'm sorry, what?
we successfully recruited an army to fight the dragon,
Oh.
and they were set up in Tourmaline,
Mm-hmm.
and we may have signed a contract.
When you say
And-
we, you mean You.
Singular
Mazie
we.
pops out. Yep.
Singular we and not me.
Oh, both of you. Okay. Cool.
No, just one of us technically. But we might not want to stick around for very long.
Okay.
Because
I'm just going to ask you straight out. Did you do something that would put this town back into danger again?
Not necessarily.
Hmm.
We
I don't think
made
so.
a deal.
What
made a deal
What was the deal?
with Gandolfo.
Mm-hmm.
That there would be a dragon to fight,
Okay.
and that we would personally be in their debt as well as the town of 10 towns if they helped to defeat it. And she was true to her word. She amassed an army, and then you defeated the dragon. So what that means for our contract, I don't know. I don't know if we should stay to find out.
Yeah, I don't think she wasn't interested in invading the 10 towns before. It might be more of a personal vendetta against specifically myself and Aron, and possibly our
And
friends.
that's why we probably shouldn't stay.
Okay.
Specifically
I think
so
we
that
need to
nobody
get
in
to
10
that
towns is in danger.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Just so we're on the just so we're on the same page here. You're saying the town is not in any sort of danger per se.
No.
Okay. Because I mean, you could renegotiate that. I'm sure the 10 towns would enjoy some sort of alliance with a powerful army in case something happens in the future, and I'm sure the Drugar could offer something back and forth. It's just some simple negotiations.
Well, I mean, no, they get all their food and supplies from the Underdark. They don't actually need the 10 towns for anything. It was kind of a tough bargain to strike in the first place.
We did kind of say that should an impending attack on a dragon ever, take place, that they would be ready and defend the 10 towns. So technically, they are still bound under that same contract, and if there is no dragon to kill, I think it's null and void. But
okay. I mean,
she seems like a powerful woman, and just because the contract's null and void, that doesn't mean she won't be angry.
Sure. Well, you two were busy. Sips whiskey. Beat the shit. I mean, are you going to tell any of the speakers of this arrangement?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Where is the speaker of this town?
I would look at the destroyed part of town.
Partying with you guys in the tavern. Most of the efforts and fires have been put out. It's been an hour and a half since the efforts started, and they arrived. So an hour and a half journey it took for him to get there, and another 30 minutes. Cara's going to arrive in Goodmead.
Okay, well, when Cara gets here, there's going to be a lot of celebration. She's the hero, so,
You also have a table that sits up on the stage that is normally reserved for, like, bards and performing acts.
Amazing.
Like, everybody is celebrating your guys' achievement.
Bretlin has the traditional Emil Empire meal of chicken tenders, just like Colt.
Yeah, of course.
all sword captains, they love their chicken tenders.
It's the best. Is the speaker nearby, Buck?
Yeah, he's pretty much standing just in front of the bar, like just handing drinks out to people and coordinating efforts. And
I'm going to look like a short Ted Danson.
Aron, is Mazie still with Zarin?
I thought Mazie and Zarin were following Aron for now.
Okay, perfect.
This is where most of the townsfolk are going to be flocking outside. Just imagine a giant block party with the focal point being this tavern. It is thick in this town.
Mazie would be asking where Cara is. She's interested in finding Cara.
Cara went southwest to the other two towns, Mazie. She should be back soon.
Okay.
Aron is going to approach the speaker. In that case, to let them know what's going on. I don't know if we want to resolve that now or later.
Absolutely. And then I'll go to transition to whatever awaits us down in Goodmead. He's gonna characteristically stammer and be like,
Hello, I don't believe I've seen you around before. Are you here to revel in the dragon's destruction?
I was actually here to aid in the dragon's destruction.
Oh.
However, it seems
you know the
fortune favored us.
Paragon.
Say it again. Sorry, you cut out.
Do you know the Harengon?
That's me.
Yes. I do.
Splendid.
In fact, I know the whole group, and
there's a group
I'm
of
part
you.
of it. Well, there was those on the carpet. They all were part of our entourage, if you will. But let's not get away from why I'm here. This is very important and timely. Aaron's going to look
puts his
very
drink down.
seriously. Yeah. Aaron's going to look very seriously at him and say, I don't mean to sour the mood, but you and the remaining leaders of 10 towns should probably hold a meeting in Bryn Shander as soon as possible, just in the off chance that some Dwerger decide to retaliate.
Oh, you mean the ones that were in the fortress that your sword captain friend described? He said you took care of them and that they had no designs to march on the surface.
Correct. But they did march on the surface. 124 of them.
Oh no!
But wait, there's more. We recruited them to defend 10 towns. They were coming to help.
Did you did you speak to a speaker?
I did not. But that is irrelevant now because that doesn't change the situation we're in. But what I want to impart to you is we were able to convince them that the dragon threat was no longer a threat. So I would recommend if you can hide the remains of this dragon and formulate a lie amongst the towns that the dragon went haywire and flew off in the distance after attacking here, then they will have no reason to come back here.
Okay, I think that could be done. You know, we were thinking of a way to repay everyone, and I think we've found a way, and that could go a long way with burying the dragon as well. We've taken a bit of designs ourselves. We have a local wizard in town, more of a an enchanter type. Says he can work with magical steels or make steels magical, but that out there is most certainly Chardalyn, isn't it?
Yes.
If I may, I'm not the best speaker verbally. Perhaps you'd like to meet him.
Certainly.
Just a moment.
He kind of heads out the door through the throngs of people before walking back in, a sort of leather duster type, and underneath some cold weather gear. But you can see like smudges of grease, bits of fine like black powder staining his hands. Seems to be human male, young for his years, maybe in his mid to late 20s, just one pair of goggles up on his head, kind of walks in and brushes his hands off really quick and goes, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Ezekiel."
I.
Totally normal. I'm sure he's a fine guy.
Aaron will
Kill him.
We'll extend a hand. How do you do?
Takes firmly and looks back at his hand to make sure not much got on yours. Sorry, been working on a few things. So, we were thinking if we could take apart some of that Chardalyn, we might be able to make each one of you a weapon. Maybe it would be magical enough to perhaps be a great way of thanking you.
I'm quite adept with tools myself. I would be more than happy to offer some assistance.
Brilliant. It may take a week to get everything done. Do you have any plans outside of this now?
No, just a question. There aren't any known entrances to the Underdark around this area, are there?
Here, no. To the north, as far as I'm to believe, Tourmaline. To the south, some of my friends in the Enclave have told me there's a fortress nearby. Supposedly that has another entrance as well.
Wonderful.
The
A
Enclave.
week should be enough. But if we can make it 5 days, that would be even better.
Indeed. Well, I don't think much should be a problem now. I mean, other than the winter.
Aron is going to... I'd like to create some tools. I'm guessing, like, what would be the correct set of tools for this? Tinkers?
Well, so this would be Smith's tools.
Smith's tools?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aron, I'll craft a set of Smith's tools. Assuming this podunk town in the middle of Icewind Dale probably has some pretty beat up tools.
This is one of the bigger
Okay.
ones.
Okay.
A population of about 750 pre-dragon. Now down
Got
to,
it.
I would say, probably about, we're looking at about 700, give or take some civilian and military casualties. So not very many, but...
Okay. Well, anything that I can do to help increase efficiency.
Absolutely. We'll take away the gold cost from it.
Oh, wonderful.
And from here, I want to transfer over to Cara, as you've spent 2 hours flying from Easthaven down to Goodmead.
Yeah. I guess what do I see when I first get there?
All the buildings in town have been completely leveled, and no one remains. However, there are large sets of tracks, wagon tracks, footprints, slowly blowing over in the snow that lead northward towards Bryn Shander. It seems whoever remained left the city.
Okay. Can I follow the tracks, I guess?
Yes, based on your previous times here.
You want apple pear?
Bryn Shander to Sunblight is like 3.5 hours. So that'd be about another hour. Yeah, about another hour's flight over the woods towards Bryn Shander.
All right.
Well, 75%, so a little under. But
All right.
okay. So if you're gonna head that way towards Bryn Shander, I'll
Does
catch you up. Go ahead.
Well, does it look like it's a big group of people or just like a couple people?
I mean, I can give you basically an exact number. You want to give me just a second? Let's see here. Let's.
Because if they look like they're good, if they look like they're okay, then I'm gonna head to Dugan's Hole.
It also seems like there are tracks moving into Goodmead that were coming from Dugan's Hole. Looks like another group of refugees. Now, Goodmead, let's see. Looks like maybe 50 to 70 some odd people's worth of tracks made it out.
Okay, so then they're probably
Goodmead
okay.
had a population of about 100, so yeah, most of them survived.
Okay, if they seem like they're okay and that they're together and heading towards Bryn Shander, then I'll just head back to Easthaven.
Okay. Brilliant.
I don't think I'm gonna help too much.
So then, with it reaching darkness, you won't arrive until about 9 p.m. At which point, all of the gray is gone. And as you fly off into the distance to the northwest, that same familiar borealis, the aurora stretching across the sky, the clouds moving in behind it. What's been going on for the last couple hours back in Easthaven? If anything.
I would say Bretland is just sitting at the table eating chicken tenders. If anyone comes up, talking to them briefly, bandaging people up, talking to Raiden, recounting stories of his Empire days, and you know, how does Raiden come off as? Does he come off as someone like to honor and glory and helping others, or what's his deal?
He's got a righteous streak in him, but he's got a little bit of playfulness too. Like a sort of rascally sort of religious guy.
Okay, I would say Bretland is grown up. Bretland, like okay, like so. Well, I think Raiden. I think he'll be coming with me. If we can take down a radiant dragon, I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can't take on together. Ugh.
Who doesn't love a good smiting?
Well, I don't really smite per se. I'm not a paladin, but I was impressed by what you could do, and nice having someone here to talk with that has some sense of, well, honor, so to speak.
Oh, don't give me too much credit there, big fella. I only guide your hand, you do the swinging.
Well, it's a teamwork. 50-50 partnership. Ugh. Can you do anything else besides being radiant?
Nope. Sorry, that's about all I got.
All right, well, good enough for me.
I talk.
No, that's fine. Ugh. Oh, well, I'll keep you by my side there, Raiden. Boy, I hurt all over.
Box of sound messed up there.
Oh, brother says, I hurt all over. But he has a big smile on his face and, you know, very happy that he did good. Not being standoffish, so if anyone popped down and talked to him. He is looking for Cara. He does want to chat with Cara when she comes back.
On your way into town,
Feedback.
towards 9 o'clock, you can see the throngs of people just outside the northern part of town.
I can?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I suppose I will head in that direction and see if I can find my allies.
Wouldn't be long until you make your way, pushing and shoving and make-weighing with a couple of, I think that's her. That might be her. They did say big woman.
Yeah, Cara's like 5'4".
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna treat you like
She
a full metal
was big
alchemist.
for a minute.
How big are you
She's
in
only
big
big
mode?
for like third.
What is in
Large?
big mode?
How big are you in big mode?
Large, 10 by 10, 5 by 5. Wait, yeah, 10 by 10.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she'll push through and see if she can find her allies.
Inside, the wet trout. Up on a proper podiumed table, you've got Bretlin and whoever wished to join him. Aron seems to be talking to some nerdy, geeky human engineer type.
There's no fucking way, bro.
As soon as Bretlin sees Carla, he's going to get up on his crutch.
Carla?
Carla, yeah, right? No, Cara.
Cara.
Sorry. Shut up.
I do.
God, jeez.
Katina, where are you in this bar mess? After the dragon's defeat, the entire town is now partying and celebrating.
Painting your nails.
So as soon as Cara walks back into the tavern, Catina is going to bolt for her, jump into her arms, and say, "Can you carry me again?"
I suppose.
Oh, this is glorious. Somebody fetch Amos. Can you carry him as well? Can you do that big thing?
And that's right around the time that you walk up. She's carrying Catina. Can you do that big thing?
Bretlin will pound his fist on the table and yell loudly, "Everyone! The hero of Easthaven! Cara... I don't know her last name, but give it up for Cara!" Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna do a half bow from her arms.
Oh, there's a lot of ooh throughout the bar, throughout the streets, and then you can hear there's some asshole far in the back who's like, "Speech!" And it keeps kind of going up the line until everyone is sort of chanting, "Speech! Speech!
Oh,
speech!
This
speech!
should be
speech."
really good. I can't wait to see this.
Is there a back door?
Not
Can I
that
just leave?
You could not be noticed from. You got many hundreds of folks keen.
Can I just hop the bar and head towards the kitchen?
You can.
All right, I'll
You
just
said
hop
something,
the bar,
Katina.
head towards the kitchen.
I fucking love this.
Woman
Also,
of-
I'm that guy. Sorry, my sound fucked up.
Woman, a few words! Cara!
She just fully leaves.
Bretlin sits down, almost falls out of his chair because he can't really
With
sit
Catina,
down
yeah.
easily. Oh.
Take Catina with her.
Oh.
I've been carried off, yeah.
Unless you want to
do a pageant wave on the way out of the bar.
jump out of her arms, but yeah, no, she'll,
Oh my
she'll
goodness.
just fully leave.
Is Amos following us?
Amos was very excited to see Aron, has spent a couple hours just like dogpiling Aron, and then, yes, is gonna scamper out behind you guys.
Perfect. Yep, I'll stay with you then if Amos is following me.
Also, at this point, Aron would be pulling out the hookah from her bag of holding and is going to sit down next to Bretlin and
The
say,
hookah that was in the bag of holding with Nox's dead body, or was that a different bag of holding?
yeah, one and the same.
Oh my
One and the same.
god.
The one that's sugar in it.
Yes. And we'll sit down next to Bretlin and say, "I know you probably don't normally partake, but tonight seems like a special occasion. What do you say?"
Bretlin will give you a bit of a side eye, and not say anything again for a moment, but he'll say, "I appreciate the offer, but traditionally, sword captains, after a mighty victory, we have ourselves just a nice cold drink of spirits to remember those we lost and be thankful that we will see the sunrise tomorrow."
And what is your spirit of choice?
I was provided with this delightful bottle of Puncher's Chance. Actually, it's weird. I don't know where this Kentucky is on the Sword Coast, but it's actually pretty tasty.
And then with that, Aron will look straight at the camera and say, "I'll take 2 bottles of Puncher's Chance." Speaking directly to the bartender. One for me and one for my friend.
He looks right at you and right at the camera and says, "Puncher's Chance? The Kentucky-only straight bourbon whiskey? Why, we have that. It's the finest drink in this particular tavern, which seems to also be branded Puncher's Choice. Chance, sure."
Aron, I have to apologize to you, Aron.
What's that?
I misjudged you.
It's Aaron's gonna be a little lost for words and say, I misjudged you all as well.
You
misjudged me?
I thought, oh, Jesus, you're fucking everywhere.
No, it was spot on with you.
No, I actually don't have a good, handle on you yet, Zarin. I hope to get to know you more, and but no.
Just imagining Zarin just peeps up right behind the two of us having a conversation.
Zarin walks over and kind of leans. Are you guys sitting at the bar?
Table up on the stage.
He goes up beside Bretlin and leans leans on the table and is like, "You intend to know me more? In what way?"
Well, just I would first your vibe, and then we'll just take it from there.
I have a very good vibe. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I would say he flashes a grin, but he has a mask on.
He has a mask on. Okay.
You see a slight wrinkle in his mask. So Aron will say, "And I owe you an apology as well, Bretlin. I didn't give you enough credit, and thought we needed more help than perhaps we actually did. And the 4 of you rose to the occasion. So with that, I give you my apologies."
No apology needed. You are, as you said, a survivor. I respect that. I do. I thought you were a bit more righteous and perhaps looking to do good in this world, but you're a survivor first. And there was a time long ago where I would be a bit hesitant to look at that, but if we ever get to Baldur's Gate, I have an old friend who's also a survivor that I think you would get along with him very well there, good sir. But no, I know who you are now. I won't forget it. And it's not said ominously, but there's a tinge of something in there. But I'm glad you made it. Ugh.
So, Cara and Catina and Amos, did you guys walk out of the bar, or are you just sitting in a back room, just waiting for the speech sheet to die down?
Cara will leave. Is there another tavern in Easthaven?
I'm sure there are some dives.
Yeah, she'll head to one that's less populated.
Okay.
Even if it's the shittiest place. And she'll just say, Catina, if you want to stay, you don't have to come with me, but
will you carry me back?
I'll carry you wherever you'd like to go.
Yeah, I want Aron.
Who doesn't?
All right. She'll put you down.
No.
I can't go in there.
Why not?
It's a bit pretentious.
Think about all the free drinks.
If you want to go, you're welcome. I won't stop you. but
I want you to come with me, though.
no. I'm sorry, dear.
Amos and I are going to sit right here then until you agree to go with us.
Mal plops down into the snow.
Wow.
Fine, then freeze. She'll walk off.
Katina's eyes are going to well up with tears, and she's going to do a couple dramatic sniffles as you walk away and stay right fucking there in the snow.
And Cara
Make
will
me
walk around the
perception
corner.
checks, both of you, please.
What?
We'll walk around the corner and
Perception checks from
Perception.
both of you after you're
Uh-oh.
walking away.
16.
Uh, 21.
So, through the sounds of people talking, laughing, cheering, and yourselves, you can hear someone crunching through the snow with both a light but dragging foot and a little bell jingling from the top of his staff. And as you go around the corner, presumably just to sit there and wait, I guess is what was about to happen, brushing past you, smiling, an old wrinkly turtle wearing a symbol of the god Lathander looks over.
Blessings upon you.
Good evening, sir. Is my friend still sitting in the snow crying?
Catina, this old turtle, peers around the corner with his long neck coming out of his shell and cloak before he turns back around.
He's gonna see Catina making snow angels and packing Amos ice cubes.
If your friend are the cats, then they seem to be having fun.
That's what I thought. Thank you, sir. Get home safe.
I hope to. But I am right where I must be.
Congratulations. She'll kind of look at him. Does he wait? Does he look like he's waiting for something, or?
No, he's almost tilting his neck up into the air and looking down with his eyes as if he's following a scent, maybe, but he's not quite sniffing. Just seems like he's following a sense, and he's making his way towards the tavern.
All right, she'll take a deep breath and I guess keep going and find the shittiest tavern in Easthaven.
Our turtle friend walks by Catina making snow angels.
Blessings upon you, child.
Katina's gonna give him the finger with her claw out.
Oh.
My. When will you realize?
He smiles and squints, closes his eyes, and moves back as he keeps moving.
The more you take, the less you have.
Yeah, that makes no sense to Catina. She's just gonna keep making snow angels.
He's gonna part his way into the tavern and shriek out,
Who is my path?
he starts jingling his staff,
Huh?
looking ever so slightly around the room.
Did Catina hear the bell jingle from where she is?
Most certainly.
Oh no.
What?
Yes, most certainly.
Alright, cat toy! She is
are you
going to sprint and tackle the staff.
okay. Roll to hit.
What would that be?
Let's have it use your dex modifier if you're trying to be acrobatics. Let's just call it an acrobatics check. Why
Okay.
not?
21.
as you go to leap for it, you get so very close. And unlike as his old age would show, he's quite spry and just quickly turns with his shell back towards you as you jump and kind of helps you slide onto the ground and then just keeps walking.
Can I roll to hit again?
Aron, can you go get her before she causes a problem?
Can I roll to hit again?
Sure, try to make another acrobatics check.
Yes, I was muted. Aaron will nod and go
I'm
after
gonna use
Catina.
inspiration to re-roll that. Did not help.
Advantage. Oh no. What'd you get?
A 14 and a 12.
You go to leap one more time, and he, like, for just a moment, balances you on top of the staff before putting you back onto your feet.
I'd like to try and hit it with one of my psychic blades.
Oh.
What are you doing?
20.
Can bells take psychic damage?
You will indeed hit it. And this time around, just gonna turn and be like, stop that.
Can I have it?
He takes one bell off of his loop of 3 bells, hands it to you.
I need 2.
He smiles. A second one.
She's gonna fasten one to the cape that she made Amos.
Oh.
And then just sit down and start playing with the other.
Turns, and Aron, were you on your way over? I think I heard that. Maybe I didn't.
Yep, sorry, I'm watching a thing for my fridge. Yeah, Aaron would be walking over.
Gonna look over. Blessings upon you, traveler.
Aaron will nod.
Are you my path?
You any issue? The event, anything to do with the way?
Well, nothing is impossible.
I'm totally rolling it straight checking on. Sorry. Skills. That would be not great. 9. So I'm assuming I won't gather anything from that, but that's gonna inspire me to ask about the way and say, do you mean the way?
Well, when the path you walk always leads back to yourself, you never get anywhere.
Aaron is going to look at the tortoise quizzically, and say, "So, my friend is not causing you any trouble. And is going to look at Catina adorning Amos with a bell and then look at the staff that has a matching bell, and then Catina playing with the third bell and say, "Oh, you didn't have to give this to her, you know."
Well, nothing is an accident. Say, Lathander has guided me to this place. I feel his presence here amongst us. Do you know anyone in grave need?
Just missed a whole town of grave need.
We have a dead body!
The body in your bag, buddy.
But I do have a friend that we lost. Aaron's gonna start pulling a corpse out of
In the middle of a tavern?
this complete fucking stranger.
Oh, God. You people are insane.
There's a couple of people who just like stop mid-beer and spit out, and they're just
Aaron
like,
is staring very excited, very amused, very like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
I think Brethren would lean over to Mazie like, hey, can you help me up and let's go find Cara. This is too much for me.
It's pretty entertaining. I'll help you. Can you not watch? Yeah. Yeah, let's just watch the show for a bit.
Alright.
Sit down, rabbit boy.
Catina is gonna approach the tortoise and tap him on his shell and say, I actually need the third bell.
Oh, initiative.
One of these days, that bell's gonna be a disintegration trap. You're gonna be just a pile of dust and a bell.
he takes the third bell, hands it, and says,
You must let go of the illusion of control.
Okay, but I'm not gonna let go of the bells.
he smiles and goes in for a sort of like shoulder tap, and it's like,
Do whatever you feel you must to achieve your destiny.
He is going to go over to Nox's body and jingle the bell in their ear. Say, are you in there?
Oh God, this took a turn.
We love bells. Can you hear me?
Something about Catina just broke after Nox died.
Is Nox's eyes open in horror?
I mean, if nobody ever closed them, sure, yeah, it was probably like absolute shock. You know.
I think we just picked up the body, stuffed it in an elevator, and then eventually stuffed it in a sack. I don't think anyone.
I feel like his eyes would be
closed.
closed.
The eyes.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure his eyes would be closed.
There is, you know, again, we didn't really put him all the way back together that well.
Oh boy.
But it can work.
The bell? It can work?
No. But our turtle friend here looks down and smiles.
This. Or maybe this. But then there are no accidents with Lathander.
Who was Lathander?
God of light.
How can I beat his ass? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
If I forgo my loyalty to Scratches and start worshipping Lathander, can my friend come back?
He puts a trying to not be creepy hand on your chin and says,
It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be.
Is that a yes?
You just need to believe. You must believe.
Okay, she's gonna pull Scratches out of the carrier and start to sacrifice him in the name of Lathander.
That was going to immediately take Scratches from you.
Zarin is laughing his ass off. This is hilarious. Like, what's that shit that she's doing? It's so funny. This is not how sacrifices work.
Mr. Turtle Man, are you bringing our friend back to life?
I believe that is my purpose.
My question is, why would you? There's a lot of dead people, so are you going to bring them all back to life?
Lathander guides so long as I am here.
Aaron's going to lean into Mazie and say, Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
I mean, it's just like an existential question of what makes one person resurrectable versus the other. I'm pretty sure there are children who have died. They have far more potential.
And Aaron will
Like
follow that up
growth.
with, we can ask those questions once our friend is alive again.
Okay, fine.
Aw, Aaron cares.
Bretlin will say under his breath, I can't believe I survived today.
Catina is going to be spinning in circles around the body, jingling the bell, singing a rendition of Spirit Lead Me, where Lathander's light follows.
Oh my
in
god.
an attempt to resurrect
Oh my
Nox.
If this fucking works.
He smiles. Kind of crosses his legs on the floor and goes into a sort of meditative state and raises himself up off of the ground, kind of slowly Doctor Strange sigilling. From it, his holy symbol begins to sort of lift up, and there's this faint yellow aura that begins to expand out from our turtle friend. We never got his name, so I have to keep calling him Turtle Friend. And as that sort of expands out, the clouds above, you can kind of hear people clamor outside. That for the first time in a while, bits and pieces of the clouds are starting to be pulled back in the same radius, and for the first time can see regular starlight.
Catina is going to yell, Amos, it's working! Skip with me!
I think Cara's gonna see the sky open up and head back to the original tower, and thinking her friends are in trouble.
The reasonable. That's the most reasonable thought anyone has ever had in the last 45 minutes.
Eyes kind of tilting back and forth.
Music change.
Behind the slits. On the edge of town, where they've got their currently injured and dead, they begin to stabilize. Everything the light touches is healed.
Nox?
Nox's body rises up ever so slightly. The bones piecing themselves back together, skin regrafting. Till a breath.
My God.
For one brilliant moment, everything in Easthaven can see the sky. But not everything lasts. And as our friend finishes his incantation, in the same light that revealed the clouds over Easthaven, he begins to fade. With one wish, that everyone believe. Now we come to a crossroads for a particular player here. What do you want to do?
Oh boy.
Are they an NPC? Or are they you?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe we go to break.
Can we take a little break first?
We're a little overdue for one, yes.
I really need to pee and process.
A little P&P on the break.
P&P on the break. We'll be right back. We're back. Hey, it's me, Colt Sebastian Taylor again. You remember me from the last break. Yes, this session is again on break. Could be 5 minutes, could be 20 minutes. Depends on how much liquids everyone has had before the actual session. But you're probably yourself, hey, Colt, what happens throughout the week with the Longshots? Well, my friends, go below, join the Discord channel, and you won't miss a thing. It's basically lots of memes and people kind of poking fun at each other, but it's a very fun little Discord channel. You can keep up with us and listen to us between the breaks as well on the live voice chat. Maybe remind us of certain abilities we may have, stuff like that. So go below, join the Discord channel, and then, of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, then subscribe to the podcast. And if you're listening to us on the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, shall we get back? I hope things are going well. I'm sure they are. And we're back. A lot going on. You should really join our Discord channel.
Okay. We have a attempted grapple with his ass. That's athletics from the aggressor and acrobatics or athletics from the defender.
Oh, acrobatics.
Rip that cat.
25.
I'll be using inspiration.
All right.
And am I able to cast guidance on myself as well?
Let's see. I always forget if we can cast guidance on ourselves.
Can I just say Mazie can just cast it on him so that just happens? She's on the side of the cat. And not the cat trying to kill the cat that's trying to survive.
The cat in the hat.
Okay, so what did you roll, Catina?
25.
25?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so mine is a strength, right?
Yep. Strength athletics, yep.
Strength athletics, okay. Which means with a +0 and guidance, it's an automatic fail. Even if I crit roll.
We're gonna say Aron rolls on a beer.
Can I make my attack against scratches?
Indeed. And this is right about the time Colt is gonna be.
Oh, call it!
Yeah.
Call it! Put it graveyard!
It is Colt!
Graveyard!
Whoops. That'll be right about the time Bretlin will be approaching Cara, and roll damage, please.
11.
Okay. Yeah.
Is Scratches dead?
He's not alive.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately be trying to cast Healing Word on the cat and get towards the cat as well to try and protect.
I mean, don't you feel like perhaps killing a cat from everyone may affect your standing with the party? I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Zarin would love it. Actually, no, he actually wouldn't like that very much. He'd feel bad.
It's for Lathander. Lathander just brought Nox back. I'm pledging my loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah, Lathander is the god of new beginnings, not death of cats, you egg.
So how dead is Scratches?
He was down.
Yeah, and then I cast Healing Word on him immediately, as soon as I can.
Okay, Katina's gonna shrug and go, oh, I hope that counts, Lathander!
You get the sense
Catina?
that it totally counts.
Catina, you're not allowed near this cat again.
Oh good,
Or any cat.
around him.
Or any creature.
Oh, just
You belong in a mental institution.
Oh, been there, done that.
Okay, that clearly didn't help you. Poor
Correct.
cat.
Aron is going to pet Scratches and try to calm Scratches down.
Don't touch him. He failed us.
What? It's a cat!
I begged upon Lord Scratches to bring back Nox. He failed.
He's not a
All I
god,
could do
he's a
was
cat.
little dance for Lathander, and he brought my friend back.
Okay, you have unrealistic expectations of creatures that are not able of It's a cat. He's shown no magical or mystical abilities at all, and you expected him to resurrect someone?
Yeah.
You're insane. And you'd get along with Zarin, though, probably.
Probably.
I was like,
So-
yes, we will.
She's going to go to, what was his name? Zarin?
Mm-hmm.
Go. You would have done the same thing, right?
What?
Sacrifice the cat in the name of whatever this higher power is that just brought your best friend back?
Yeah, I don't have any friends.
I'll be your friend.
Really? You'll be my friend? I mean, Mazie's my friend, but like, you got
Yeah,
the
Mae's
point.
sitting in the corner looking a bit hurt.
We are. He goes over to Mazie and like hugs her so tightly, like we're best friends. Don't worry, my dear.
Just don't kill any cats unnecessarily. Please.
I won't. You know I don't kill animals.
Emphasis on
Only
the unnecessary.
people.
Yeah.
because they're the real
Fair
animals.
enough, Cece. Yeah, fair enough. Thanks, Cece.
And that was a whole thing that you've witnessed on your way to Cara.
All right. Cara, can you sit with me for a bit?
Nox
Fine.
coming back to fucking life, bro. Jeez.
What do you need, Cottontail?
Brother kind of the like ugh for a moment. He sits down and he's bandaged up. He's pretty beat up and she looks fine. He pours 2 drinks.
Yeah.
And he says,
Cara's got like a couple scratches.
Yeah.
She's got some bruises. Her clothes are like cinematically ripped so that like they look
Cinematically
sexy.
ripped.
Okay.
Okay.
There's another
Hot.
title tonight.
hot. Bretlin will
Her clothes
say.
are cinematically wrote to look sexy.
Bretlin will
That's the
say,
title.
if you can just spare me a few moments here. I know that you don't have any amount of respect for me. That's fine. I haven't earned that with you yet. But I want you to know that I have fought with many people, many sword captains in the Emerald Empire, and today I witness bravery and courage that I had not seen too many times, if at all. So, while I may not have your respect, I want you to know that you have my respect immensely. What we did today was a good thing. We helped these people. And you may not ever need it, and you may not ever want it, but if in the future you should need something, you need but ask from me, and I'd be more than happy to honor you with whatever assistance I can give you. My only request is that you sit here with me and share this drink. Don't have to talk. Just honor me with a drink with a courageous warrior like yourself. I would be honored to sit here next to you and just have a drink and watch whatever the fuck is going on over there.
Cat
I think
scrambles.
Cara will down whatever is in front of her, and she'll stand up and she'll put the glass down and just say, Cottontail, trust me, I don't deserve your respect. I'm not a hero. I'm not a warrior. I had a mission to fulfill, and I did it. Keep your promises. I don't need them. She'll turn around and walk away.
Agree to disagree as she walks away and just sits
Yeah,
there.
she doesn't hear it.
One ear still splinted and bandaged, the other one flopped down. Arm in a sling.
So, tonight, unlike any other night you've experienced in Icewind Dale in the past 2 years, I think everyone's gonna rest a little easier. Before bed tonight, what is everyone getting up to? But I must know. Officially.
Yes. Yes.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I feel like I should, like, say something. Okay, so I hope this gives my answer, but so as Nox kind of starts breathing again and his heart, starts beating, he sits up, like, very sporadically and is, like, looking around. He's like, touching his head and his chest and, like, where he got fucking literally ripped in half. He goes, I died. I'm alive? I don't understand. And he's frantically, at this point, visibly a changeling to everyone around him, so he's looking around to see people's reactions and to kind of gauge if he's in a safe environment.
If I could chime in, I think Bretland, not expecting to see Nox pop up, it was really following that, will crutch his way over and kneel down and, like, sort of, like, take a hand and go, "Hey!"
Instantly, he'll be, "Don't touch me!"
Okay, cool.
And, like,
Sure.
Tina is going to tackle Nox in a bear hug and go, "Noxie, I have so much tea to catch you up on."
Catina, and he's, like, completely speechless, and he doesn't know what to say, and he's, like, hugging her back, but, like, very lightly, but he's, like, he doesn't know what to do or say.
You're among friends. Yeah, you died, but now you're back.
He's not listening to Bretland, I'm sorry.
That's fine, no one else does.
Aron is going to go behind the bar and bring back a glass of warm milk and just set it beside Nox and just not say anything. And if you look at him or her, she'll nod, but if you don't, nothing will be said.
He, I feel like, takes a minute to just be in shock before, like, sitting up. Like, I guess Catina's still hugging him. And then we'll, again, just look around in his environment. And I do want to know how people are reacting around, like, all the people in the bar.
It's a genuine miracle out here. One would say an act of divine intervention, both literally in the clerical class sense, but also physically.
Mm-hmm.
They're astounded.
He'll just kind of...
You might get one or two speech question marks in the background.
That one guy in the back.
Cara just yells at them. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, glares at whoever the fuck just said, like, speech.
Sorry!
Well,
perhaps we should give them some space. Maybe there's a room we can take them to.
Indeed. You've got each of you your own rooms here, paid for by the city.
Yeah.
Would you like to stay with me tonight, Nox?
Can you walk? Do you need help?
Oh, Amos is going to carry us regardless.
I will say, as Nox, you've got a -4 to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, which is reduced by 1 each day. So every time you take a long rest, it's going to go to 3, then 2, then 1, then back to normal.
Oh my god.
The penalty for resurrection.
Yeah, that's why resurrection works.
Fair. That's fair. I'll accept it. Yeah, no, he's like, you're okay with that? talking to Catina.
Why wouldn't I be?
Because I left you. I don't. You don't. Do you not resent me?
Do.
Oh.
I'm just glad you're back.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it didn't make any sense when you left me either. But here we are.
Been busy. It's been busy 2 days.
Explanation.
I'm okay.
Look, why don't we take this somewhere a bit more private?
Yeah.
Will you carry us?
He gets up.
Yes. She'll offer her hand, but she won't touch him.
It's okay. Cara carries me everywhere.
I really don't want to be touched by anyone right now. And he gets up on his own. I assume Catina's still hugging him, just dragging her off the floor.
I understand, but I'm here to help if you need.
He doesn't respond. He kind of just looks at the floor.
Catina is going to blow the bar a kiss and do a pageant wave as her and Nox head off towards their room.
You going to bed?
So,
I think Bretlin would probably not touch Nox, but will look at them and say, I'm glad you're back. And then sort of crutch his way off to give them some space.
Catina wants to do something when they get back to the room.
Ooh, make out.
which is...
Absolutely not.
So, once Catina gets Nox kind of settled into bed, because I'm guessing Nox is very tired. Is that a fair assumption?
Yeah, they're very, mind foggy, sluggish, kind of just irritable, not really wanting to be around anybody
about
else.
4 times less capable than you typically.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Catina is going to get Nox tucked into bed and then sit down to write a letter.
Oh.
Okay.
It is going to begin with, "Dearest Lord Lathander,
Okay.
I hope you graciously accept all of my gratitude and undying loyalty from this point until my imminent demise, most likely. That being said, I know that I'm kind of new to your whole cult thingy, but would you send me a sign or maybe a dream or an answer about something? I just need to know. Are my gay dads lying to me? Was I really hatched from an egg?
Oh. Nox.
I kind of
Yes.
wish I had a mom. And anyways, yeah, just get back to me on that. And then she's gonna light it on fire.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Alright. So then, because we are ending pretty quickly, I have something for that'll take hardly any time, but...
Okay, we actually have a little bit longer, Jordan. They aren't getting here until 10 minutes later than what we thought.
Okay. Well, it'll still give us about just enough time. Is there anything else we need to take care of as you go to sleep before we would transition what will be into however many days you need? Like, the next session we take up does not have to be the next day. It can be...
4 days later, maybe?
I was gonna say, can we do 4 days later? Wow, that'd be convenient.
At this particular point, you don't have any quests that seem immediately time sensitive. Like, yeah, okay, you know about Ida's old thing to go get a book, but it seems like O'Reil's kind of doing her thing every day, so is it really that time sensitive that you do that, you know?
You would ask.
I will say something.
Oh, go ahead, Mazie.
I was just gonna say, once my thing's she's gonna wake up in the night to do something, so once everyone else is done, probably. Chronologically.
And Aron is gonna be helping Ezekiel
oh my god.
Disassemble the dragon.
This
And the glass of milk is going to stay on the floor alone and untouched very lonely. That is all.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
My only question is I mean we can talk about this offline as well, but where did Eliza end up?
Was currently left, I believe, in Sunblight.
Okay, I mean we can sort this out later, but I think
Yeah, she's with the dwarves.
yeah, brother would want to make sure that the survivor. Were there any survivors of the clan in Enclave other than her?
Not that you've seen here in Easthaven. If there were any survivors, maybe they led their way out to somewhere else.
I mean, Bretland's be interested in that, but we don't need to talk about that right now.
All right. Well, hey, there was a certain person who said that had allies down there. Someone currently working with Aron. Maybe he could help.
Cara's gonna get shit-faced.
As Cara does.
I think Bretland would probably drink next to her, but not talk to her. Wait.
Oh,
what?
she would not allow him anywhere near her.
Really? Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, they'll take the hint.
We'll sit next to her. She'll stand up and leave.
And they'll just do that once, and then all right. Well, fair enough.
And as night falls.
Easy.
And his dreams hit. Mazie rises from her bed, walks to the desk, sits down, and pulls out her journal.
Yes. She's kind of looks like she's still not quite there, like sleepwalking in a way. As she writes a wee story that I will read for you. Cold, blunt, truthful. Auril stood witness among hundreds of frozen in her gallery. She swept between the rows, carefully tracing a claw across the ice as she went. She stopped now at a new plot. 2 fragile corpses she recovered from a pit. Forgotten. Downtrodden. Alone. Auril would give them eternal life amongst the others, encasing them in purest ice for her eyes only. What better place to be than with her? She called for her rock, and when it landed, mounted the patchwork leather saddle. She did not speak, yet her intentions were clear to her mount. Fly, haste, oversea. Away from Grimskull they flew, and as they went, singing one familiar song.
Can you post that also? Please.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent reading. And what I didn't plan on doing, but Lathander, in fact, does give you a sign. Like, first and foremost, I don't have a particular dialogue, but he's definitely going to get across through both imagery and, just emotions in this vision. He's all about, helping the poor, helping the needy, lighting up dark places. Definitely not a homicidal guy by any means. Kind of defend your own type thing, but, you're supposed to help the weak. Secondarily, in relation to your parentage, you get this initial vision of a small study with books stacked in bookshelves, much too tall. There are 2 tabaxi that are definitely not your dad's. One of them seems to have a couple pieces of jewelry on. He's wearing sort of a dark cloak with his hood up, but he's got ear slits cut into the hood, so he's able to kind of wear it around. There is also what seems to be an assistant of sorts, kind of climbing one of the ladders up to a bookshelf to get the other tabaxi a book down. She's got. Hey, how did Ida look again?
Ida. Blue. She had some face markings and magenta hair that was tied in a braid.
Right.
For Dalkin.
Heading up the ladder to retrieve this book. That's the answer she gets. And I think with that, these mysterious mysteries, I'm gonna leave you off this week.
Oof.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, go raid someone. I'm not even prepared.
You sure we can't keep going?
Fuck. I cannot wait for next week. Oh, for the questions. Oh!
Wow.
Okay. All the questions.
I think we should keep going. I think we should forget about Thanksgiving and just keep going.
I would, but I think they have
I'm around
something.
to answer a couple questions here for a minute. But as far as like continuing the game itself, now is definitely a good place to put a peg in it.
Oh man,
No,
I
I
wish
think
Or at least what I've got to do. I mean,
Fuck Thanksgiving, dude.
Wow. What an episode. I was fully expecting to die this week, and that be it.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no, I fully came to terms with it.
And I'll tell you what, I was really bitter about it. I was not going to have a new character for like 3 weeks.
Well, hey, we got a new follower. Most excellent.
Hey!
I'm baffled. Oh, are we still streaming?
That'll be
we're still on.
95.
Ah, shit. I turned off my camera, sorry.
That's fine. Wow.
Baffled.
So,
Well, thank you so much for not killing us.
Thank you for giving me the gift of life. Oh my god, I asked for the gift of life.
you guys stopped yourselves from getting killed yourselves. He did not kill you.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking awesome.
I mean, did you...
You know what that means?
Did
My
you-
glasses
You didn't get it
are
back.
back. Yeah.
Did you make any adjustments, or like this was always like this was going to happen?
The adjustment is being flexible with the world, okay? Once again, to quote Community, I'm a dungeon master. I create a boundless world, and I bind it by rules. So,
Yeah.
if
that on
you
your
travel
resume.
along the ground, there's no way you're sneaking up on that thing,
Mm-hmm.
but you had just what you needed. There's no way you could talk me out of just chilling back far enough on the carpet and then slowly scooting yourselves up behind it to try to do what you're trying to do. So, like, I mean, I'm with you there. There's absolutely nothing in Rime of the Frost Maiden that's like, oh, if they're flying around, have the dragon perform active checks all the time, So,
The robot.
allowing
It's a
you
robot.
guys to sneak up on it,
Yeah, that
I
was
guess,
huge.
is the allowance that I had there.
Boy, oh howdy.
I'm curious how much damage he would have done had he gotten the turn.
Well, the explosion that happened was the exact damage roll in DC of his breath weapon. So
I will say
Wait, what?
I said it offline, but I landed at the explosion with 5 hit points,
Mhm.
and I had 5 temp hit points from my fighting spirit. So doing that bonus action fighting spirit is the only thing that made Bretlin stand up after that.
it's the holidays.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
discuss the stat block with you. He's got an 11 to hit.
11
His
to hit.
claws-
Oh Jesus.
Yep. His claws do an average of 14 damage, his tail does an average of 18 damage, and his wings do an average of 12. He could have attempted to charm anyone within 30 feet of him.
Okay, I have a question.
Cara M fucking V fucking P of grappling and bring that down.
And
Well done.
finally, the breath weapon is a line. It's a 120-foot line, not a cone. So all he had to do was line things up and...
Oh boy. Oh
Get it
boy.
back.
Hero v.
Yeah,
Steven.
no, I don't think we would have. Cara and Brella would not have survived another round.
No.
Dead alive.
No.
Very
Yeah,
unlikely.
that's crazy.
You did.
Because you still, even if you guys were able to down it, you still would have taken fall damage when he fell from the sky.
Grappling, Bardic Inspiration, fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yes.
Clutch.
Welcome. I don't have that anymore,
Clutch.
unfortunately.
That's fine.
You guys were like
You would be
fucking
the
Doctor
one when
Strange
you went away.
down to one.
The only thing I would say is, Bretlin, you should have jumped off of it as soon as you finished your turn.
To where? The sky? 500 feet in the air.
Back to the carpet.
Your rolls, anything below 25 would have had you directly beneath it when it landed.
Oh boy, that would have been bad.
I'm just like, wow. Okay, wait, I have a question. I need a question. I have a question.
Yep.
Does you can say no, but does Nox also be at level 8?
Yeah. That's just player level.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you keep up with us. You don't get to be.
I mean,
I'm strict with a lot of things,
Mazie
but that
got
is not
it.
one of them.
Yeah, Mazie got it.
I don't
well,
really
she
get
didn't
much. I get
get
one
it,
ability
so-
score improvement, so it's not really.
If two people across the map that weren't involved in the battle can level up, you can level up too.
You're right. I went through death. I deserve this. But you know what? Like I just said, I don't even get anything. I get like one ability score improvement, which I'm gonna take a feat anyways, which I'm gonna take Shadow. Whatever.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah, but like I barely got anything. I think my I think my punch gets updated by 2.
Are we still on?
Yes, I guess we could go and raid someone.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, we will see you next week. Have a happy Thanksgiving.